Hello everyone, in this video we are going to showcase what Mrs. Who and I picked up at the fun show this past week for the 2026 Winter Fun in Orlando, Florida. It was a wonderful experience, met up with some good people, and found some good deals along the way. So without any ado, let's get into it. What we got at the 2026 Fun Show on the Hoosier Stacker channel. So yes, we got a lot of stuff here to go through. We're going to go through it. The easiest way I can think of is free to not. So we're going to start with the free stuff, which I think Mrs. Who's going to be the most familiar with that. But I guess I can show you the pins. All the pins that she picked up for free. She likes her pins. These are from various vendors there at the fun show. Various sizes. Most of the pins have the style list, but pretty much anytime she saw a pin, she would grab it. There's a CAC pin. So lots of writing utensils available. Stocking bowers, which they also had. They also had some post-it notes as well that we picked up. They're at the registration booths. These were available for us to grab, so she grabbed several of these. Paper money, portraits of history. She found a few vendors or a few companies there that were doing hand sanitizers. So here's some PCGS hand sanitizers. Hand sanitizer spray bottles. She likes her hand sanitizer. USA Go also. We're giving away some hand sanitizer as well. Was there any vendors that actually had a hand sanitizer sprays at their booth? Do you remember?
Yeah, there was a couple, not very many.
Picked up a stress ball for the same first annual fun show stress ball. Squeeze that dollar. Of course, she likes her lanyards, so she grabbed some lanyards here. This is from DLRC. Great collections. She also picked up a PCGS lanyard, which I'm keeping for myself. Stack and Bowers lanyard, which I'm keeping for myself. A little, I guess, baggage tag to carry stuff off of a backpack or something like that.
Lanyard.
That's a lanyard as well. This one costs a little bit of money, but it's pretty. It's a pretty one. It's a pretty lanyard. She picked that up. She picked these up as well. I guess they're a deck of cards with the states.
Flowers and birds. Flowers
and birds of the states. That's cool. Whole bunch of business cards that she grabbed as she was walking through the venue. Yeah, there were approximately 1,500 vendors there inside of the North Concourse there at the Orange County Convention Center there in Orlando. Massive amounts of rows upon rows upon rows of tables with literally hundreds of vendors there. That was pretty cool. Let's see, what else did she pick up that was free? One of the presenters there at the show was the FranklinAlive.com. This gentleman here, Patrick McBride, actually appears as Benjamin Franklin, capturing his wit and humor while bringing the past to the present. This was quite unique, and he was in full apparel, walking around at the coin show, talking about history. So if you are looking for someone to pay a visit to, like say a school or a church or something like that, to talk about the history of America, then this will be a good opportunity to have someone appear in dress of the era and talk about the history of America. That's pretty cool. Let's see, what else do we got here? When we weren't at the coin show, we actually went on a road trip looking for honey bells and found this roadside fruit and vegetable stand there in Groveland, Florida, about an hour away from from the convention center. Name of the business is Lanyard's Produce. We were looking for the honey bells, which she can eat, and we found them at this produce stand, which is basically right northwest of Orlando, right off of the Florida Turnpike on US 27. Very easy to get to. I got separate videos out there talking about that. Check it out. But there is the QR for that business. They're only on Facebook, but if you are interested, or if you're in the area, if you're looking for some fresh fruits and vegetables and other items for you to cook with, then Lanyard's Produce is definitely a place to stop by and check out. Went there twice. We will be back. Pretty cool. Cool place to go get some fresh vegetables and fruits. There was a go back distributor there, or a go back representatives there at the fun show as well. So my focus this time around was on the go backs. I'll show you those in just a moment. But anyway, here is one of the reps out of Utah. So we definitely picked up some information about the go backs, because that's what I'm focused on this time around. They do have a little bit of reading material here. So who is go back? There are the various values that are available in the gold. They offer from half a go back, 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, 50, and 100 go back. The 100 go back is 1/10 of an ounce of gold. The denominations that they had there, every denomination, or you can't really call it denomination, but every weight of a gold back was there at the show. Multiple vendors had it, but they actually had the go back distributor there as well. So I did pick up one of every design of the one go back. Definitely something worth holding on to, if anything, for the art. The art's just spectacular on these guys, and they are being recognized as a method of transaction to settle a transaction of goods and services. They are being used in certain businesses and across the nation, that you can use these guys to sell a goods and service transaction, as long as the whoever you're buying from is in agreement. You can settle with your transaction with a go back. So if you go to their sites, Facebook, X, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, all that, if you go to the site, you'll probably find all sorts of information about these guys. Gobacks.com is their website, and they do have a listing of businesses. The rep that was there said over 4,000 businesses are recognizing the go back as a form of transactional exchange. So that is very optimistic for people that would like to be able to use something like a go back, since they don't make constitutional silver anymore. And this is the next best thing when it comes to fractional forms of metal to sell transactions with, since the constitutional silver is no longer a thing anymore, unfortunately. All right, what's next on this table? The Mrs. Sue picked up this. Where are these exactly? These $100 Mickey bars.
Pretty well done.
It's something collectible, especially if you're into Disney, collecting Disney stuff. Pretty cool design here. It's basically just it's I don't know, a token, I guess. I don't know what you would call it exactly, but it's pretty cool. Nice design. People that are into Disney know the values of this stuff. Let's see, what else do we got here? Let's do some shout outs here. The one and only Pirate Stacker was there at the fun show. He is actually working a business deal with someone out west to create these patches that you can actually attach to whatever. This patch is actually on a piece of Velcro. You can actually Velcro this side. You can attach it to whatever you want to attach this patch to. just like a Boy Scout type of patch. You can actually slap that onto like a backpack or whatever. Pirate's got a video out there on his channel talking about the patching opportunities there. You might actually be able to make some money as a YouTube content creator for these guys. Check out Pirate Stacker's channel and check out this video in particular about what he is got a deal going with this vendor out west to make these patches. I picked up one of his patches because Pirate Stacker was there at the fun show. He and I hung out there for a little bit, and I grabbed one of these patches from him. I also grabbed from him a fish patch. If you know, you should know. If you know, you know channel, aka fish. So picked up a fish patch as well, and I'm considering working with Pirate and working with this vendor out west to create a Hoosier Stacker patch. We shall see, or maybe a bingo patch. I don't know. Well, you shall see. So fish I did not get a chance to meet Fish. Unfortunately, we did not get the chance to meet up, but maybe we'll meet up with him next time. Next time we're down for the fun show. And then Pirate Stacker is always a pleasure to shake your hand, say hi to you, and hang out with you for a bit. So make sure to check out both Fish and Pirate Stacker's channel for good information. Also met up with Jack Goldman, and Jack, really good guy with the coin community. Hang out there with him for a little bit, talked about some stuff. Great opportunity to meet up with him. Shook his hand, knew of him, never actually met him until this past weekend, so that's pretty cool. So definitely check out Jack Goldman's channel. And then met up with International Stacker. He was there at the fun show as well. And what was funny about catching this king crab was I was actually just walking around. I had no idea that he was there. And I just happened to be walking past a table with a few people standing around there, and some guy carrying on about stuff. And then the next thing I heard was International Stacker's tagline, "Catch you on the next one." As soon as I heard that, I immediately knew who it was, and I stopped and I turned around and I introduced myself to him. So that's pretty cool to catch the crab. So I got this from International Stacker. Also got the crab bag as well for this. So check out International Stacker. He's doing this gig full time now, folks. So give him love and support for what he's done for the community. So one of many unique vendors that were there at the fun show included someone that had a spider press. Mrs. Sue and I picked up a couple of prints, which are pretty cool. I like how clear these prints are. They actually made them specifically for the fun show, the Florida United Numismatics fun show. They made a custom print just for that event. That's pretty cool. But they were also giving away prints, and I won one. Just happened to how this story goes here. I had no idea that they were doing this. CanCan Collectible was there as well. Go see CanCan. But we just happened to run into each other there at the show, and he was talking about how the Spire Press was giving away free prints. So he's like, you ought to sign up because I won one. I was like, oh, okay. So went over there, got signed up, and I won a free print. And I won one. I actually won number 56 of 100. So as you can see here, specifically for this year's fun show, Florida United Numismatics 71st Annual Convention, January 8th through the 11th, 2026, Orlando, Florida. What was really cool about this is as soon as I won this, I turned around and went back away from the table, and some guy came walking up to me with a $20 bill offering to buy this from me. I'm like, nope, we're holding on to it. and we did. So that was pretty cool. Like I said, thank you CanCan Collectibles for getting my attention on this. I had no idea. And speaking of CanCan, check out this video. So here at the fun show, CanCan Collectibles from Hoosier Stacker. That's one. What did you get?
Number 32 out of 100. It's off of Spider Press, and it's one of my favorite places at the fun show.
And I got which one did I get?
56.
And I got number 56. One of a kind prints off the Spider Press here, just right here on the booth number 1158.
Right by the Mint.
Right here by the Mint. So if you're down here in the fun show or down in the Orlando area, come on in. They'll have their show tomorrow, 10 to 6:30 tomorrow on Saturday, and then 10 to 5, I believe, on Sunday. So congratulations, CanCan.
Congratulations, Hoosier. Great to see you. Great to meet you.
Yep, you too. We'll see you soon. Talk to you later. Chris?
Count your blessings and not your problems.